Welcome back. All right, time for our regulars now. Let's start with our question of the day, and this is what we're asking you about this morning. So, as you heard there in the news, we looked at some of the resolutions from that Action SA inaugural policy conference. What are your thoughts on the decision to adopt a strategy that will overturn the existing broad-based black economic empowerment policy as Action SA is proposing? So please let us know your thoughts at Morning Live SABC. That's where you can post your X's, and you can also send us a WhatsApp voice note on 078-459-1897. And love
voice notes are my favorites.
Yeah.
Absolute favorites. Do get in touch with us on that one. But also talking trending topics for today in terms of what's trending on X, quite a number of them. And the first one that we're going to start with is hashtag SAFA. So SK, this one making trends for various reasons. We know there was a lot of outcry over the weekend and on Tuesday regarding stadium attendance in the Bafana Bafana games. I mean, against Namibia, South Africans definitely outnumbered in the stands. On Tuesday as well, I was out at Orlando Stadium and I kept on saying, where are the South Africa Bafana Bafana supporters? Because it felt like I was covering a game from DR Congo.
And this is what people are talking about. We heard the Bafana Bafana coach Hugo Bruce, basically, I don't want to say he was lambasting us, but he was asking forcefully, like where were the fans? What's wrong with you guys? Why are you not coming out to support the national team? I think there are various reasons for that. There are. Among them, like when the time, the venue is announced, the fixtures, all of those things, midweek situations, economic situations. There are a lot of factors that factor into this, but I do think there is something to be said about the lack of attendance.
Yes, certainly. So some people on social media saying it's also marketing, probably on the part of SAFA. Some people didn't know that the national team was playing over the weekend as well as on Tuesday. But I think you're right. There's a number of factors that we need to try just delve into and figure out where the issue is.
Yeah, and I saw something yesterday, or I heard about the CEO, Lydia Munyapao, also. She was on one of the sports shows on radio, and she had spoken about how they were mobilized for DR Congo fans to go to the match. So people saying, why didn't you mobilize
South
us?
Africans?
Yeah, so there's a lot going on there with SAFA, but this is essentially why SAFA is trending.
All right, and the next trending topic we've got on our list this morning, hashtag Xolani from Sizokuthola.
Yes, and that show has subsequently been taken off the screens. There was some controversy around someone who had died, and questions being asked about how this happened, when it happened. Indeed. But now there is, of course, the Xolani Khumalo Foundation, and seems they're going to have a march to the union buildings. I suppose, again, just raising awareness, highlighting the plight of South Africans and the scourge of drugs in our society. And I see, I think I saw somewhere one of the X accounts saying that Operation Dudula has indicated that they will not be joining. And so effectively people questioning, but why? Why are you not in some instances? But so that's essentially the talk around that.
Okay, that's it for Xolani X. And the next one, this one definitely trending from over the weekend as well as moving into yesterday and today, hashtag Ndlozi.
Yeah, it's about Ndlozi's address yesterday at the memorial service of Prince Mangosuthu Buthelezi, and what was said, and some people saying that from someone who is from the Vaal, where some of the worst atrocities involving Inkatha Freedom Party have been seen. It was a whitewash, Ndlozi's sentiments that he expressed at that memorial service.
Some also bringing up then his thesis, which he wrote, and saying there's a couple of contradictions between what is being said now and what's written in that thesis. So, yeah, I mean, everyone's entitled to their opinion, right?
And people have the right to change their minds.
I love
That's one of
that.
my truisms. You have the right to change your mind.
Finally, the last trading topic is Kusile. Obviously, this one hitting home with a lot of South Africans so many years down the line after this power station was commissioned to be built. Sakina, we're still sitting in a point where so much money is being spent, and where's the power?
And a lot of discussion around this. Many people are pining. Wayne Duvenage, for example, from Outer says, let this sink in. A new 4,800 megawatt power plant, Kusile, approved for build around 2007 to be ready in 6 years at a cost of 81 billion rand, has taken 15 years. It's cost 233 billion rand and is still incomplete. One of 6 units partially operational. How is this for gross incompetence? And that is essentially what that thread is about. Many people talking to that, how much Kusile has cost us, and
a lot
still
of money.
we're not getting
power.
Yeah.
And you spoke about this as well, touched slightly on it in your interview last week with
Yes.
Eric from Eskom. So we do need answers.
Yeah, we do. But whether we'll get them is another story altogether, or we'll get them, but they probably just won't answer the question, however you wish to look at it. All right, V, thank you so much.
Thank
as
you,
always,
SK.
keeping me company through
Looking
the trending
lovely.
topics. Thank you.